Okay, I'm John Victor Jacobson, and this here is the World Trade Center 1 tower, the Freedom Tower. And, well, it didn't look like that on 9/11. If you can see below, right there, that's Tower 2. That was the first tower to come down. Where was I on 9/11? Well, I came in through Tower 2 right there, came out and walked across Zuccotti Park over to 120 Broadway right here. And when Tower 1 was hit, I was right there on this corner of the building. And at some point during the morning, I realized that there was total silence. No screw guns, no drills, no jackhammers, no nothing. And as I looked out the window, I saw papers flying from a lot higher up in the sky. I was on the 21st floor working with Jacobson and Company, my drywall and ceiling construction company, and I was right there. So after seeing those papers, I put two and two together. Hearing the silence, I walked over to this corner of the building right here, where we had a bird's eye view of Tower 2 and Tower 1 burning. There was a half a dozen or more tradesmen also watching with me as Tower 1 burned. I took my BlackBerry and I called my mom, and she told me what had happened, that a plane had hit the building. And it was just clear skies. I just couldn't understand how that could have happened. But one of the guys was counting 15, 16, 17. What are you counting? And he goes, people jumping. Well, let's take a look at those pictures. So all we could do is watch as these people leapt to their deaths from the building, saying their goodbyes to their family, and this is what was left behind on the ground. It was horrible. And then, bam! We were at war. Yes, we were. I knew right then it was awful. And this is what it looked like from Jersey City. Yeah, it was just a war zone. It was awful. And then we were all evacuated to the ground. We had to climb down 21 flights of stairs. So I stood there with a bunch of other people, and we watched as those towers burn right from the corner there of Zuccotti Park. And, well, before long, I called my mother again and told her where I was, and she said, "You get out of there." And as I was on the phone with her, this is what happened next. And I watched, mesmerized, as the building began to come down. And then survival instinct came upon me, and I did like this, and I ran like hell. And I ran like hell as fast as I could. And I got around the corner of the building, and then bam! Just like that, a 30-story cloud of ash just totally enveloped my whole body. My ears got all clogged up, everything went dark, everything went muffled, all the screams, and I couldn't breathe. I did the 100-yard dash as a smoker, and then I remembered my military training, and then I took off my shirt and I doubled it over and I put it over my face, and I tried to breathe through it, because after taking a couple of lungfuls of ash, it was just chokingly uncomfortable. Down on my knees I went until I just about, that's when I passed out. That's what happened. So there was a lady at the end of Cedar Street with a fruit stand, and she was killed instantly, knocked right over, and that was just before the 30-story cloud of ash hit me and all these other people too. Now you might ask me if I'm okay. Well, my lungs are not okay. Behind my left ear there is remnants of a tumor that had to be removed from my face, causing me to be numb on the left side of my face. But these people paid the ultimate price. Yes, they did. Not one of these people has survived. The first responders paid a terrible toll, and they breathed that stuff in for months, and it fouled their whole systems up, and their cancers are terrible today. So I worked with Jacobson and Company for the next 3 weeks doing double shifts trying to relocate people from the Ground Zero disaster. Dean Witter Reynolds and other companies, investment houses. And then for the next few years after that, I worked with Jacobson and Company to help rebuild Ground Zero. And these are pictures that I took from Ground Zero. And this here was the spiral staircase down to the vault, and I think that's all I've got to say. That was my 9/11. Have a nice day.